Okay, it's the only packet you have. I want all the problems watched, okay, and completed. You have 2 to do on your own. I'm going to go through 6 with you so I can give a short assignment tomorrow. Okay, first off, this is supposed to say sells, okay. A pet store sells angelfish and clown loaches. They sell 2 angelfish and 6 clown loaches. The angelfish cost $2 more than clown loaches. If the total cost was $36, how much does each type of fish cost? So I've got angelfish, clown loaches, and money, so that's 3 units. So I need to make my table. Okay, so how I set it up is I put the totals in the corners, but that one, yeah. And then how many in single. Now the 2 things I'm buying are the angelfish and the clownfish. So angel and clown. And then the money label, because that's what you're paying for these, goes here and here. Okay, so first, I'm going to kind of change the way I'm teaching this. Just a little bit. You're always going to have a number to put here for the money total. It's $36. Now, as soon as that's down, cross it out. Now look at these first 2 boxes. Find a non-money number. Let's look at the top row. Find a non-money number. I have 2, that's not money, it's angelfish. And I have 6, that's not money, that's clownfish. And cross those 2 out. We're not going to put them down again. Okay, now the only number I have left, okay, for the angel and clown is $2 more, okay? The angelfish costs $2 more than the clown loaches. So I don't know how much either one of them actually costs. Like maybe one's 3, one's 5. That's 2 more. Maybe 4 and 6. Maybe 5 and 7. 6 and 8. Could be a bunch of different ones. So when you see more than after the number, which you do, you need to come up here and put x plus 2, circle that, and then you just need to put x, circle that. Okay? These will be what I put here. But I have to put it in the right place. Now, what costs $2 more? It says the angelfish costs $2 more. So the angelfish gets the x plus 2. And then the clownfish gets just the x. Okay? So multiply 6 by x, so that's 6x. And to multiply 2 times x plus 2, we put a 1 in front of the x, and I draw 2 kind of rainbows. And I'm going to put times dots because you need to times. So I take 2 times 1x. Well, that's 2 with x. And then I take 2 times 2. That's 4. Now you have a nice equation you can write with only x's. You write 2x plus 4 plus 6x. And then before you write total, you need to write equals 36. Now the x's are on the same side, so we're going to draw the adding pyramid. So I add 2 and 6, and that's 8, 8x. I still got plus 4 equals 36. So now I dot my 8, circle it, minus 4, 8 dot x equals 32. Divide by 8, and x equals 4. Okay, so go to your table and look where you had just the x by itself, right here. That's under clown. Okay, so the clown loaches cost $4. Now to find the other answer, go up into your bubbles, scribble out both the x's, and put your answer 4. There's no number in front, so I don't need the parentheses. Well, I already have 4 as an answer. Now over here I take 4 plus 2, and that's 6. So the angelfish costs $6. Okay, my next problem. At the fair, 378 adults and 214 children attended. An adult pass costs $2 more than a children's pass. If the passes raised cost a total of $2,384, find the cost of a children's pass and the cost of an adult pass. So again, 3 units, the adults, children, and money. So 3 units. So I need to make the table. So total, how many single, then put your dollar label on top of that and that, then put the 2 other ones, the adults and the children. Okay, so first find your money total. Well, your money total is $2,384. Now go cross that out so the problem gets simpler. Okay, now find, this row is for non-money. 378 adults. 214 children. Okay, now go down into this row. What's the only number you have left? More. Okay. So $2 more. Okay. The adult pass costs $2 more than a children's pass. So I don't know either one of these. Okay. The money for a single adult, the cost of a single children. But I know one is $2 more than the other. So I put X plus 2 and X and circle both those. That's what you're going to put here. Now you got to put the X plus 2 in the right place. The adult pass costs $2 more, so the X plus 2 is the adults. And then just the X is the children. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I just take 214 times X, it's 214X. And remember how you times this. You put a 1 in front. You draw 2 rainbows connecting the numbers, and that means multiply. So 378 times 1x would be 378x plus, and then I take 378 times 2, and that's 756. Now you can write an equation from the bottom since you only have those 2. So 378x plus 756 plus 214x. And then before we write the total, we need to put equals. Okay, so the x's are on the same side, so it's the adding pyramid. And I add those together. So I add 378 plus 214, that's 592. Plus 756 equals 2,384. Now dot your X and circle it. I know they're big numbers, but you can use a calculator. Minus 592.x and divide. You got a decimal, that's okay. Okay, because you're finding money amounts, so you need to don't round it, write it. It's 2.75. Now, go find where your X was by itself, and that's the children. So 2.75. Now to get the other answer, go up here, cross out those x's, and put your 2.75, okay? So I know that's 2.75, I already have that answer. 2.75 plus 2 is $4.75. Okay, next problem. At a play, 325 students and 404 adults attended. Adult tickets cost $2 more than children's passes. $2,995 was the total amount made. Find the cost of a children's pass and the cost of an adult pass. So there they are, 3 units, students, adults, and money. That is underlined. So that's 3 units. Total, how many, and single. And then put your money labels on top of these two, because these are for money amounts. This one's not. And then students and adults. Okay, now find your total money paid. $2,995. Cross it off. Okay, let's look at the top row now. Looking for numbers that aren't money. 325 students and 404 adults. And the only thing I see left is the fact that adult tickets cost $2 more than children's tickets or student tickets. They mean the same thing. Okay? So there's that 2 more. So you don't just put 2 in for either one of these. When it says more than with 2 things you don't know, you put x plus 2 for one thing you don't know and x for the other. Okay, those 2 are going to be in these 2 boxes. Now the adult tickets cost $2 more, so x plus 2 needs to be under the adults, x under the children's. So 325 times x would just be 325 with x connected. And then I put the 1 here. I make the rainbows with multiplication dots. So 404 times 1x is 404x. That's a 404x. 404. Plus, and then 404 times 2 is 808, so 808. 808. So I have 325x plus 404x plus 808 equals 2,995. Okay, here's the equals and the x's. They're on the same side, so I write add. $729. Now we still got plus 808 equals 2,995. Now dot your 729x. And first we have to subtract 808. So I have 729.x $2,187, and now I divide by 729. So I find where the x was by itself right here. It's the students, so they cost $3. Now I go up top here, scribble the x's out, and put that answer I got, 3. So that's 3, great, I already know that. 3 plus 2 is 5. Next problem. Last night a book fair sold 20 hardcover books and 12 paperback books. The paperback books cost $3.50 more than hardcover books. The total amount made was $198. Find how much each type of book costs. So again, I have three things underlined. So that should tell you you're making the chart. So total, how many, and single. And this is the total cost. This is the cost for one. And then the two things are the hardcover and the paperbacks. Hard and paper. Just abbreviate if you have to. Okay, so what's my total cost? $198. Needs to be a money amount. Needs to be the total. Now look in this row. Find non-money numbers. 20 hardcover books. Okay, so 20 hard, 12 paperbacks. Cross those two out. Now for single, the only other number you see is $3.50 more. Okay, so right away, I know that one of them is X plus $3.50 and the other one's X. Okay, so that's what we're putting in these squares. So it says the paperback books cost $3.50 more than the hardcover books. That's kind of odd. Okay, so paperback is X plus 3.50. And this will be just X. So that's 20X. Okay, and then I multiply, put the 1 in front, times 12 times 1 is 12X. And then I take 12 times 3.50, 42. So I write 20X plus 14X plus 42 equals 198. And my x's, there's two of them, but they are on the same side, so that's just adding. And that's 34x plus 42 equals 198. So dot your x and circle it. And 198 minus 42 is 156. And now I can divide. Okay, I get a pretty nasty looking decimal. So 4.58, but then the 8 would take that up to 59 cents. Okay, so X is $4.59. So the plain old X is here under the hardcover books. So $4.59. And I come up here. So I already know that's $4.59. I already have that answer. Now for the other one, I take 4.59 plus 3.50. 809. $8.09. Okay, next. At a concession stand, 96 popcorn bags were sold and 48 pretzels were sold. The popcorn cost 50 cents more than the pretzels. If a total of $336 is made, find the cost of a bag of popcorn and the cost of a bag of pretzels. Popcorn bags, pretzels, and money, so that's 3 units. Okay. How many and single. Now these are money amounts here, okay? And the two things we're buying is popcorn and pretzels. Okay, so what's the total cost? $336. Remember, the top row is for not numbers that aren't money. So I've got 96 popcorn bags, so 96. And 48 pretzels, so 48. And then down in these two boxes, how much does one bag of popcorn cost? How much does one single pretzel cost? The only thing they tell me is that the popcorn costs 50 cents more than the pretzels. So there's that more than. So X plus, don't just put 50, it's 0.50 and X. You got to put this in the right place. It says the popcorn costs more. Okay, read it. Popcorn costs 50 cents more. So the popcorn is X plus 0.50, and the pretzels is just X. Okay, don't put the 1 on that one. 48 times X is 48X. And then here I need to put the 1 and draw my rainbows. So dot and dot. So 96 times 1x is 96x. And I take 96. You don't just times it by 50. It's times 0.50. That's 48. So I have 96x plus 48 plus 48x equals 336. Okay. So here are my x's on the same side. So that's adding. So I take 96 plus 48 and 144x. Okay, before I write equals, I got to add 48 equals 336. Now dot your x, circle it, minus 48, minus 48, so 144.x. $288. And then I divide by 144. So 288 divided by 44. But 144. It's 2. Okay, so I go find the plain old X here. It's under pretzels, so those cost $2 each. And then I erase the X's, there's nothing in front, and just put 2. Well, I know that's 2. 2 plus 50 cents is $2.50. 2.5 meaning $2.50. Okay, last one. At a sporting goods store, you buy 10 basketballs and 4 footballs. The footballs cost $1.45 more than basketballs. If you paid a total of $264.80, find the cost of a football, the cost of a basketball. So 3 units. Working together as one. So total, how many single and money, because that's a unit, and then the 2 things I'm spending the money on, the basketballs and the footballs. Okay, so what's your total cost? $264.80. Okay. Now this row's for non-money, so I've got 10 basketballs and 4 footballs. Okay, now the cost of a single, the only thing I know is that it's $1.45 more. The footballs cost $1.45 more, okay? But they don't actually cost $1.45. So with the more, you put X plus 1.45 and just plain old X. Okay, now you got to put these in the right place. You can't just put them wherever you feel like. Said the footballs cost $1.45 more. So since the footballs cost more, X plus $1.45 goes for footballs. Okay, and just plain old X for basketballs. So that's 10X. Now to get this, you put the 1 in front, draw 2 lines, and times. So 4 times 1 is 4 with an X. And then I take 4 times 1.45, and that's 5.8. So I've got 10X plus 4X plus 5.8 equals my total of 264.80. Okay, so the X's, here's my equals. Add, okay? So 10 plus 4 is 14X plus 5.8 equals 264.80. So I dot my 14X, I minus 5.8, and 264.80 minus 5.8 is 259. So 14.x equals 259. Now I divide by 14. So 259 divided by 14 is 18.5, but that's $18.50, okay? So here's my X, it's under basketballs, so the basketballs I know are $18.50. Okay, now to find the other one, go up here, and I put 18.50 and 18.50. Okay, so I already know I have 18.50. Now I take 18.50 plus 1.45. 1995. Okay. Now don't be afraid of decimals because it's money. Okay, so that's okay. Okay, that's all I have to say on that. You have 2 on your own.